You want this? This? What was that? Okay. Oh, you missed it. You're terrible at being a dog.
What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Destroyer Gray Productions with another video, and behind me I have my 2017 Dodge Challenger Scat Pack in Destroyer Gray. So about a month ago I made a 5 must-need mods video for your Challenger or Charger, and it did so well. It's got about 27,000 views currently, and in a month as a small YouTuber that's a lot of views. So I'm going to make this video, which is 5 performance mods that you should get for your Dodge Challenger or Dodge Charger. Alright now guys, these are 5 modifications that are going to affect performance only. So with that being said, these are things that could void your warranty potentially for certain parts of your vehicle. So if you have, like me, a 5-year 80,000 mile warranty, make sure that you are extremely comfortable with your car, that nothing is going to break in the near future if you do decide to mod your car. So always mod at your own risk and make sure that you can financially afford a break if something is going to happen. But first, we got to do a cold start, so let's get it going. If you are new, go ahead, check out some other videos on the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a big like if it's either entertaining to you or you have learned something or you just want to show some support to the channel. And if you feel like it, go ahead, hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you can always be notified on anything that I'm doing, giveaways, live streams, or new videos. Alright guys, let's get this video started, shall we? First things first, you need to upgrade your wheels and tires because these things come from factory with 245 45/20s all the way around, and you're never going to get any kind of traction on those if you decide to keep them. I got beat by a Ford Explorer. Well, not exactly beat. I got beat off the line because I couldn't get any kind of traction. So that's when I decided to beef these bad boys up because honestly, if you got 485 horsepower and 470 foot-pound torque, you probably should get something that can support it. Everyone complains about the tires on the back here and in the front because they don't have meat, right? So you got to go ahead and you got to get yourself something at least 275 and above, depending on what wheel you go with on the width. So I've got 10-inch wheels here. These are made by Axe. I got these off of carid.com, and they are some pretty amazing wheels. I get compliments on them all of the time. And yeah, I went with some Toyo Proxy 4 Pluses here. These are 275 40/20s, as you can see right there, and these tires actually hook really well for all season tires. So I'm pretty proud of these guys. I think that next I'm going to go with I think they're called Arturo tires, so I'm going to check those out, and then if I decide to get a pair of racing tires, I'll probably go with some Nittos. But keep in mind, those are street tires, so if you want to go ahead and get a pair of drag radials for the drag strip, you're going to want to go with probably either Mickey Thompson's or Nitto NT 555Rs, because those are the two that I've seen the most in either at the strip or in Challenger forms. So basically you're going to want to go with those because those are going to give you the best hook for your buck. Alright guys, so the second thing up on the chopping block here is you're going to want to get a Diablo Sport tuner. And when I say Diablo Sport tuner, I don't just mean get a tuner and then put a pre-canned tune on your car, because in all honesty, you're not going to get much out of it, especially if it's like a 93 octane canned tune. You're going to want to get the tuner, and then you're going to want to get a custom tune done either by email or just go to a shop and get it tuned by a professional tuner. So a lot of people with a custom tune are actually getting 10 to 40 horsepower at the wheels gain. So that's pretty crazy, guys. And not to mention they're gaining between 1 to 6 miles per gallon on gas cars. So these cars obviously are ran on gas, and you're going to see miles per gallon improvement regardless. I mean, unless you're completely mashing on your pedal every single time that you get in the car, then you're obviously not going to see an improvement gain. But if you're just driving it normal, you will see a miles per gallon improvement, and you will get far more miles per gallon per tank, which is awesome. Not to mention, you're going to get every dollar back. With that being said, because you're going to save on fuel, which everybody likes to save money, and you're going to the investment into the tuner is going to give you a return, which is awesome. So on a non-can tune, a professional tune, you're actually going to see better shifting, you're going to feel more throttle response, and you're just going to feel more power. You will notice the power gain as soon as you put the tune on your car. But remember guys, this goes back to the beginning of the video when I said that if you guys have a warranty and you're not comfortable tampering with that or possibly voiding your warranty, you need to stay away from this, because this is one of the things that could possibly make it so the dealership says, nope, not fixing your car because you have flashed the computer system. Basically what that does is it flags your computer system in your car and shows them that you have done a performance tune on your vehicle and there has been some sort of tampering with modifications to the factory settings on the car. So at that point they have every right to make a judgment call whether or not they want to do the work on your car and have it covered, or say, sorry Charlie, you did a performance model on your car and you blew your engine, so you're kind of shit out of luck. Guys, so number 3 on the list is going to be a high stall torque converter. So basically what a high stall torque converter does is it alters the RPMs. So if you're going to do like a manual launch control, or you're going to use launch control in your car, you're going to want to make sure that the RPMs can handle it. So basically what this does is alters the level of RPMs which your car will launch. So if you're trying to basically get your car to be a little bit faster off the line, you're going to want to have a higher RPM stall. So cars are obviously very heavy, and your car will not come to life without having the proper RPMs in place. So basically what this does is it allows your car to have a faster, quicker response off the line once your car breaks free. And this will allow for a higher RPM level in order to do so. Because let's get honest guys, these cars are about 4,500 pounds at most, and it is ridiculously hard to get these off the line and get these things moving with a quickness. So the more that you can do to the engine and the components within your engine and your transmission and everything to make it just a little bit quicker is super crucial to getting that 1/8 mark on the drag strip down. The first 60 feet in a race is crucial. If you don't get off the line quick, responsive, and fast, you're not going to win the race. Let's just be honest. If you want to keep up with those smaller, agile, less weight cars, you're going to have to do something that's going to make sure that your car can get off the line quick. Number 4 on the chopping block is going to be race suspension. And I'll tell you what, you're going to want to get coilovers if you're going to take this thing to either the track. These things can go on tracks, believe it or not. I've seen Hellcats and Scat Packs do pretty well on the track. And you can hate all you want, but these things actually do perform pretty well. They're not going to perform like a Camaro or a Mustang is going to perform, because obviously they're not track cars, they're not pony cars. These are muscle cars. These are made to go down the strip fast. So you guys can hate all you want for me saying that, but these things can perform on a track. I've seen it done. I haven't personally done it. I want to take this thing to a track and see how it performs. But honestly, if you get some good suspension and you lower this thing a little bit and you get it some aerodynamics, do a little bit of weight reduction, and do all these performance mods that I told you about, you will actually see some pretty decent times on the track, believe it or not. So a good set of coilovers would be to either check out K&W or check out Eibach. So those are 2 of the biggest brands that I could think of off the top of my head, and those are some of the best brands that honestly are out there. I've seen all through the forums and all through videos of K&W and Eibach performing very well, being very good in the reviews, and just overall having a high satisfaction rate. And the reason that getting coilovers are so beneficial is because when you accelerate, if you don't have anything supporting besides the stock suspension, your ass end is going to dip. And when your ass end dips, guess what that does? The front end of your car is going to raise. So that makes it so that not only does it raise, it has to come back down. And in that little split second of time, if the car next to you has some kind of racing suspension, they're going to take off, guys. So remember, if you want less drag in the back and you want less lift in the front, you got to get yourself some coilovers. Not only does that help with acceleration, but it also helps with braking, because the front end isn't going to dip when you brake. I know we're not trying to go slower out here, but it's pretty important if you're out on the streets and somebody brakes really fast in front of you and you got these Brembos on and you don't want to hit the person in front of you, it'll help out with your stopping time. thing that I love is about these back roads out here, because you can just kind of fly up and down them. There's no real traffic out here, which is great. I mean, it's all country. Look at this. Can't complain about that. Number 5 is definitely going to be something that everyone already knows. It is weight reduction. So that right there is, I consider, a mod, because you're basically modifying your car in order to get better times at the track or at the drag strip. So ripping out your passenger seat, making it so that you have a lighter steering wheel, making it so that you have lighter drag radials, you know, just taking anything off of the car or improving the weight of the car, you know, getting a carbon fiber lip, getting a carbon fiber hood, just anything that you could possibly think of that will allow for the car to be lighter is going to be king at making sure that you get a better time at the track. Alright guys, this has been 5 must-need performance modifications for your Dodge Challenger or Charger. If you guys do decide to do these modifications, please mod responsibly and at your own risk, because there is no telling what a dealership is going to do once you've modified your car. I mean, they have to prove that the damage was caused by the modification itself, which a lot of dealerships can easily do by just flashing the computer system in the car and seeing what you've done to the car. So a few of these modifications do actually do that to the car. They can tell that it's been done, and I would hate to see somebody out of their warranty or out of their car because they've done these modifications. So yeah, guys, if you guys are going to do these, please do it responsibly. If you do these things and you get some great times, let me know, guys, because I would love to see my knowledge and my videos helping other people out with their times at the track. So if you guys like this video, go ahead and leave a big like on it, and I appreciate you guys. Thanks for all the love, support, subscribes. You guys are awesome, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take it easy, everybody.